On this week's episode of Michelle's Pop-Up Kitchen, I'm sharing my recipe for guacamole and homemade tortilla chips. And we'll find out why guacamole turns brown and where you can find the avocado capital of the world. To make the perfect guacamole, we're going to need 1 Roma tomato, 1 lime, 1 shallot, 1 jalapeno, salt and pepper, and 2 ripe avocados. Let's go ahead and dice up this tomato. I'm going to toss all of the ingredients into a mason jar to keep the guac fresh and green. Putting it into an airtight jar helps it to keep from turning brown. Now I'm going to dice up the shallot. By using a shallot, you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone because this really brings out the flavor of garlic and onion all in one little ingredient. And now I'm going to dice up about half of my jalapeno. You can use more or less depending on your love of heat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to have one of the avocados, take out the seed, and scoop it all into the mason jar. Okay. And for that pop of freshness, I'm going to squeeze in half my lime and mash that up to make room for the second avocado. Squeeze this in here.
Good.
And for the final touch, a pinch of salt and pepper. And now that the guac is all set, I'm going to move on to the tortilla chips. All we'll need is a couple of corn tortillas, olive oil, and salt. Brush the tortillas with a little bit of olive oil. Then I'll slice them up into some nice triangles. Then I'll move the tortilla triangles onto my baking rack so that they'll get nice and crispy on both sides. If you don't have a baking rack, you can put them directly onto a lined pan and just flip them over halfway through baking time. Once I have all of my chips on the baking pan, I'm going to sprinkle with some sea salt. This will all go into the oven at 400 degrees for about 10 minutes. Okay. I'm going to put them on top of the stove.
Yeah.
And now we're ready to serve. And if you want to get super fancy with your plating, you can serve your guacamole in an avocado shell. If you like this series, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm just gonna stick it in there. Thanks for watching! On the next episode of Michelle's Pop-Up Kitchen,